Hi there, Treasure Rescue here. So today is going to be my first haul video. I'm very excited. Um, just as a heads up, the next few videos are not going to be like full hauls that like I actually went out and purchased. Just because the channel came a month after I started buying and reselling. So I've been reselling for a month now. I have a little bit of a loot that's accumulated, and it's already categorized. So I'll just be going through that stuff first. And then after that, as I'm buying things, I will show you the haul right then and there. Okay. But first, I need to get through all this amazing stuff that I already have accumulated. I just want to show you guys, I want to share with you, and I want to get your opinion. What's your favorite pieces? What can you tell me about them if you have any information at all? All of the items that I'm showing you are going to be for resale. The items that I'm showing you today are going to go up in the next few days. As always, my eBay store is linked down below. That's all I'm going to ever say about that. And I also have my email down there for any inquiries or any information that you guys want to share with me. My email is down below as well. So let's go ahead and get started. A little bit of a long intro. That's not going to usually be the case, but just until we get this started, I kind of want to just get as much information out to you guys as I can. So to start off with, I'm going to start with these two egg baskets that I have. This one, it's not old, it's not terribly old, but it's that classic red look. And I just love how it's 100% just wire woven together. It looks like someone did it, in their house or something. The handles are wood. Judging by the paint that's on here, it looks like someone either repainted it or just it was regular wire and then they painted it. So I thought that was a cute like egg basket. Could be used for decoration or really as an egg basket. So that's the first one. The second one is a little bit older. I don't know anything about it except for that I really liked that it was this swirly design. The handles are wood, but they have this coating on it that's like really thick. I can't really explain it, but they're like, it's like a thick coating on top of the wood. So this one is probably my favorite. I really contemplated on just keeping it, but I don't have room for it, and I'm not a basket person just because things fall through. My things fall through. I have a lot of little things, and so, but I really, really love this one. This one is my favorite. I paid $2.99 for this one, which is a little bit more than I would like to pay for a basket, but it's wire, it's pretty heavy, and I just couldn't leave it. Like, those pieces that you get and you just cannot leave them. This was one of them. I think the other one was either 99 or 199. I can't really remember. I got this beautiful plate. I believe it's China just because of the not for use, may poison food for decorative purposes only. That symbol, let's see if this will zoom in. That warning usually is a China warning. Let's see if this will zoom in. Okay, and then the mark on here says Chelsea House. I have no idea what that means. It is hand painted. It's completely hand painted, including the gold on the outside. As you can see, the gold rim. It's completely hand painted. It's absolutely gorgeous. If you would want to hang it from here or put it in like one of those plate rack things. I don't know what the technical term is. This is beautiful, and for $129, I could not leave it behind. It's absolutely gorgeous. So that was one of the plates I got. I'm being a little bit picky about plates because you'll see in probably my next video, I'll do plates and platters. They're kind of getting a lot, and they're heavy and they're awkward. In the beginning, a month ago, I was just buying them like crazy, and now I'm really having to be selective just because they're not doing as well as I thought, because I really, really love them and I thought everybody's gonna jump on them, but that's not the case. So I'm learning. I'm still learning, and to be completely honest, we'll see what happens. But I'm being very, very picky. I could not leave this one behind because it doesn't need to be in a set. It doesn't need to have a cup. It could be a decorative piece. It could be, you know, a cookie tray. So I thought this was just beautiful and I couldn't leave it. This next one is a utility jug. It does look like it has some age from the bottom. Unfortunately, the paint is kind of chipping off, but I thought, you know what? Who cares? It's a cute little jug. It looks like there were a pair of birds on a branch on this side. I thought it was absolutely the cutest thing ever, and anybody could stick some flowers in it or feathers or anything like that. I thought it was just the cutest thing. I'm all about minis. So I have a big, huge jug, which actually I could just, here it is. I have this big one. I paid $2.99 for this. While I'm here, I could just show you. This one is already listed on my eBay store. It is marked USA on it. And I just thought that this, as the baby to this, like, how could I not? I'm just a sucker for minis, and you guys are gonna figure that out. So the only unfortunate thing is the paint is worn off, but I figured if an artist picks it up or something, they could either repaint it or clean it off. I didn't want to clean it off. I want to sell it like this, and whoever buys it could either keep it the same, redo it, or clean it themselves, but I'm not going to touch it. So that's that. I picked up these glass cups. There were only 3 of them. Trust me, I looked all over. They're not marked. They don't have a number or anything, but they are hand painted. They are hand painted. They have like a monstera leaf, and I'm calling them morning glories. But they're beautiful, beautiful hand painted cups. And I'm a germaphobe, so even though I love the drugstore, even though I love the thrift store and I thrift myself, I buy thrifted clothes, I buy thrifted decorations. I love the thrift store. In order for me to like drink or eat out of something, it has to be really, really clean, and I would drink out of these. They're very clean. There's no remnants. There's no residue. They're very clean. So it looks like someone just didn't want them anymore. So there is 3 of those nice little milk or tea even cups. So I like those, and they do stack on top of each other, even though I wouldn't recommend it just because they are hand painted. This next piece is made in Tunisia, which you actually don't see that a lot. So actually, I was really excited about this. It's a beautiful hand painted like trinket dish or maybe celery dish. I'm thinking it's a little bit too short for a celery dish, but I don't know. I feel like with beautiful things like this, I wouldn't serve food on them. I would use them either as a trinket dish or as a decorative piece up on my wall. So I am actually working on a plate wall. I would love to show you guys the plates that I've accumulated for that, but that would be down the line. I have to get through all this haul stuff. But This would be beautiful on a wall. If I were to use it for food, it would probably be like olives or nuts or, you know, some kind of appetizer plate. It's not that deep, but it's a nice size and it is hand painted. I love the colors. Absolutely no chips, no cracks. It's beautiful. And like I said, you'd rarely ever see Middle Eastern pottery like that. So I had to pick that up. I think that was $1.99. Oh, and the mini utilitarian jug was 79 cents. Okay, let me save those. I have this guy. I'm obsessed with wooden carvings, old wooden carvings. I'm not sure if this is very old. It did have a sticker. I bought it like this with this remnants of a sticker. I just thought it had that old look. It is a Santa Claus with his little bag. It is hand painted. His face, I think his face is very well done. Anytime I buy a a hand carved wooden figure, I always look at the face. I don't care what they're wearing. I don't care what colors are on him or her. I want to see the face. And this face was very nicely done. It's proportionate. It actually looks like a face, you know, so those are the things that I look for. He does have like a little staff. Like, I like the attention to detail on it. So really nice. I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and list this. I'm not gonna wait for Christmas time just because I like it, and there are people that decorate and buy for Christmas year round. So I think he's gonna go up very soon. This next set was kind of so the day that I got the Tunisia piece and these next few pieces that I'm going to show you were all on the same day. So it seems like there was like a Middle Eastern person or someone that's, you know, moving or that had a big collection from the Middle East, was just getting rid of a whole bunch of stuff. These cups are like very Nile looking. I don't know what these flowers are called, but they're very like Nile pharaoh looking patterns. I feel ridiculous. I actually am Egyptian. So anything that has to do with the Middle East or like architecture from, you know, the Nile period or any of that stuff, I'm not really into it, even as an Egyptian. I'm second generation, so I just visited there. I've never, you know, I wasn't born there, but my parents were born there. My husband was born there. I don't write or read, but I do speak Egyptian. However, I can recognize the style. So very nice, gold rim. I believe it's both transferware and painted. I believe the pattern is transferred and then the color is applied inside of the sticker. So I believe that's what it is. I really love the detail of the little handle. The only unfortunate thing is there is a little chip right there. You can see right there, but it doesn't take away from the overall beauty of them. So these would be perfect for like some Turkish coffee, some black Egyptian coffee. Like, you know, you can't really drink too much of that. So these are the cup sizes that would be used for things like that. Unfortunately, I don't have the saucers, but again, I thought they were very beautiful and I decided to take on a chance on them for 79 cents each. So this next set, I'm going to show you this way because I thought it's really cool how they stack on top of each other. It kind of gives me like that mid-century feel of how, you know, a lot of the mid-century cups stack, just because the bottoms are like this. These are marked. My husband actually read these for me. They're a Kuwaiti brand, so from Kuwait. And they say the brand on them. I remember the brand started with an F. I can't remember what it is, but it's the brand and then it says Kuwait on them. And I have the matching plates, and the plates are marked as well. So I have 3 of those sets. Very pretty. I do not believe these are hand painted. Actually, no, they're the same. It's an applique, and then, or you know what? It looks like these were painted, and then like the applique was painted and then it was applied on. So, because I do see strokes and I see bubbling of like paint. So, not bubbling, but you know, like that raised look when there is paint. So, but it does look like it was like painted and then they apply it on after. So, there's a little bit of sliding just on this cup with the paint, but other than that, they're perfect shape, no chips, no cracks. They're just the color combination to me is absolutely stunning. So I really like those. I'm obviously going to be selling them as a set. Those aren't up yet, but they're going up very soon. This last piece to the haul is this metal yellow utensil tray. And originally when I bought this, because I am planning on doing my first flea market in September. I am very excited. The only reason why it's not going to be sooner than that is because July, my brother-in-law is getting married, and then August, we're going to be on vacation. So I had to wait till the month after, but I'm very excited. I am going out every day trying to get things. So I was going to use this as like a tidbit tray where I would like put things for sale and then maybe sell this. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and post it on eBay and see what happens. There are a couple of missing paint spots, but other than that, I think it's really cool. Really, like, I don't know, just vintagey, really cool. Like, I would personally use this if my husband wasn't so weird about, vintage old stuff. So, that's actually all that I was gonna do in this video. So I could actually show you a couple of my favorites that are up on my desk that I just love, that bring me so much joy and cuteness. So my husband is a pharmacist. So I was at Goodwill one day and I found this little cutie. It says, take 2 smiles every hour. So I thought that was really cute. It's by Charming Tales, and I actually looked up their stuff. Even though, yes, they are made in China, they are the cutest little things. Look at that sweet little face. Really cute. Just brings me joy. I love the detail of like the little ladybug, and like I said, my husband is a pharmacist, so it was perfect. As soon as I showed him, he was like, we're keeping it. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Another one of my favorite things are gnomes. So this was the first gnome I ever bought. He's new, not vintage, not old, but I thought he's just the cutest little thing, sleeping on his mushroom, just chilling. I'm a naturally not chill person. I'm typically a pretty anxious, pretty like I like to call it passionate person. So this guy just kind of reminds me to just chill out every once in a while. So he was the very first gnome I ever bought, and then now I'm more into like the vintage, cool looking gnomes. Again, that's gonna have to be another video about, all the gnomes that I have. Third thing that I am obsessed with are zombies. I found this at an old antique store. Not old, not vintage, but it's cool. For $2, A Zombie's Guide to the Holidays. This is the cutest, funniest little book. I can even read you a little snippet. Don't spill your guts. Give others a cold shoulder. Warm is better. Lose face if you can help it. So it's just like, a cute little A Zombie's Guide to the Holidays. I think it's so cool, so cute. I'm obsessed with zombies. So those are like my top 3 things that are on my desk that I love to look at. Again, not really old. I don't really keep any of my old things up here, but I'm really excited for this channel. This is just a little small taste of a haul. Again, I have a whole lot of great things to show you guys. And then once we get through all the haul stuff, I would love to take you around my house and show you some of the antique and vintage things that I have collected for myself. So I'm a big collector with my dad ever since I can remember. I think the first time I can actually remember, I'm sure it was younger than this, was 6 years old in the first grade, going out with my dad antique shopping and just turning this into something that I can do as a living. It's not even about the money to me. It's not even about the money to my husband. Like I said, he's a pharmacist. We do pretty well for ourselves. But it's about the hunt, and it's about really getting these vintage pieces into people's homes that will love them and pass them on, instead of them getting lost or just forgotten. So that's the point of what we're trying to do here. I can't wait to just continue to share stuff with you. I would love to take you to my parents' house to show you some of the bronze that I've collected with my dad over the years. We have a lot of great pieces. We don't have a lot, but what we do have is quality, and what we do have, we really, really love. So I think that's the most important thing. Thank you so much for watching today. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, give me a thumbs up. I'm not a fan of these reminders, but just until we get going, I have to kind of give those things out there. So as always, my eBay store is linked down below, and my email is there for any info or fun things you would like to share with me. Thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Bye.